Hello, the YouTube Shorts app functionality in beta is finally there in the YouTube app. So if you want to upload your videos as a short and you want to have like an automatic limitation, that's now possible in the app. You can also put music inside, you have effects, you can make stop motion things and all the small tricks and twerks you already know from the TikTok app if you're using that. And now finally, when I opened my YouTube app today, I saw that this is possible as well now in YouTube. I would say finally. On the other hand, there's a drawback to this right now at least. I don't know if it's a bug or if there's some hidden functionality. To trim your videos right now, when you upload them into the YouTube app, if you have longer form content, that's kind of tricky right now because you have to do that on your phone because the app doesn't support that feature anymore. And it was really good because you could almost set it up in milliseconds, which now is no longer possible. Therefore, I'm kind of disappointed with the functionality which the app has right now. But for the shorts, it looks kind of fine. And I'm really curious to see if that gives a bigger drive on the YouTube Shorts, that there will be more shorts coming out right now, and if it's gonna be like trend setting because of the ease of use, which is now available for many of the users. What I saw yesterday in the opposite way was on the TikTok app that there's now a live functionality, and it doesn't feel like there's so many restrictions on it as it is on YouTube, because I saw so many live videos yesterday with ridiculous content in terms, at least from my own understanding, where it was basically just people sitting at home and probably in poses and setups where I would not probably want them to see them, but maybe that's just me on this part. That's it from my side for the moment regarding the TikTok functionality. The YouTube Shorts, on the other hand, I mean, it's still weird. There's so many questions about it, and we saw that also in the cohort for PTYA, where people have numerous questions regarding the shorts, and it still feels like that YouTube is still holding back and will come up with a, let's say, stronger message later on. It feels like kind of Apple-like-ish, that other people are paving the way, and YouTube will later follow with a full-scale setup and with all functionalities and thoughts on it. And I mean, I'm curious what's happening there and how big the impact will be. So my question is right now, will you use the YouTube Shorts app? Will you upload more content now because you have the option to do so? Or are you this kind of person, just realize it's raining too much here, or are you the kind of person who says like, no, I'm gonna stay with normal YouTube content, and if I want to make a short, I will just basically upload and record it? I'm curious, because for me, I think I will record more shorts because it is so much easier, and it also gives like small edit opportunities which I do not have usually so easy on the phone, which made it a lot simpler for me on TikTok. One major issue I though have, and I think it was either a feeling, but I'm almost sure that it was the case right now in the beta, that the stabilization of my phone was not working that well. So it really looked like my video footage was a lot more bumpy on my two videos which I posted before. I hope that it's just a misconception of mine, but let me know. I will link to those videos so you can have a look at those if that's really the case. But if you see, this run right now is freehand walking around, and the other ones were as well. So kind of curious to see your opinion on this one as well. Comment section is your best friend here. Yeah. At the end, I think that a lot of trends will just swap over, like the smashing on the table, changing clothes thing, and also all the trends from TikTok will basically push over for a good amount to YouTube. because for many of the creators who are doing like longer form content but in a more entertaining way, it will be a good add-on, I would say, to promote their own content on the longer form stuff. But we all will see, and I'm looking forward to that, because the combination, I think, is key here, because YouTube gives a lot better opportunity to monetize on your content, and since it's not by the shorts itself, but you can monetize only by the content you shore out on the longer form. I think that's going to be a combo thing, which not for all channels will be available as an opportunity, and also the app will not be beneficial for like someone who has a talking head, or even like for me right now for my vlog style videos. No, I don't see the major benefit of the app there, because sound effects, etc. are not making the experience any better. But I can imagine, on the other hand, when I do some trips, or when I'm on my way between the restaurants, and I might catch something interesting on the way, it might be an interesting factor as well to add some, let's say, flavor to the videos in a really simple way without having to pull out my MacBook or something like this. That's my take here, and let's look into the wonderful future of having more videos, having more content, and I mean, I think YouTube will be flooded. But I might be wrong as well, because there are some countries who have that app already, and it didn't feel like it was the major factor. But I have on the other side, I will see the European perspective on those platforms is, I think, more open for the nonsense right now. At least it's my feeling on TikTok, and we will just have to see how that turns out now with the new options. Sorry for the longer one this time. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like. And the other question before I forget this: you want subtitles? You want subtitles in other languages? And you want curated subtitles? That's going to be the tricky part. So far, I'm trying to add as many times the English subtitles and want to have a quick look over it, so it's not too fancy and off the chart. But other languages right now are rather tricky for me, although I would prefer and would really love, being in Switzerland, to have Italian and French as well. But I don't feel like that I'm able to provide that in a proper way right now. So therefore, you have to be a little patient with me till I find a nice solution. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.